Eternal Words, Lust and Greed by Swami Adbhutananda. Worldly people busy themselves with the objects of lust and greed. People are such fools, spending so much money they will file a defamation lawsuit in court, but give nothing to a single destitute person who approaches them. If one is not suffering, sinful food and clothing are more than enough. If one has excessive wealth, it becomes an obstacle to remembering and meditating on God. A few fortunate persons understand that wealth invariably causes trouble. Be it your wife, your brother, or your friend, you can never satisfy anyone's mind by giving them money. The more your desire for wealth reduces, the better. Wherever there is an issue of women, there will surely be trouble. Therefore, monks and male devotees who want to realize God should keep their distance from all of them. Through wealth, one may procure houses and buildings and make religious ceremonies and sacrifices possible. But it is not possible to realize God by means of wealth. In order to realize God, one must feel from the heart. Land, women, and money. These three cause bondage. Without giving these up, one cannot reach God. Forget about earthly love. This is also the play of Maya. Lust and greed cause extreme bondage. They create doubts. They don't allow one to move along the path towards God. Wherever they are, they create strife. He is a Jivanmukta who can throw these two away. A man who performs noble acts is indeed an honest man. It is specially difficult to give up attachment to money. It is an offense towards God for one who has money to give nothing to the poor and afflicted. One should only help those who have no money. After marriage, man becomes attached to his wife and children. God is not asking him to cast off his wife and children, but it is bad to become attached. As soon as attachment comes, one suffers. What good will it do if one obtains initiation from a sadhu? Having no restraint in the least, men have children year after year. Meanwhile, from all external appearances, he appears to be a very good and entirely innocent man. My dear, can such persons attain spirituality at any point of time? The prostitutes stand loitering dressed in fine clothing and ornaments, trying to ensnare in their Maya any man who walks nearby. Their bad Maya makes the senses restless. They have bewitching powers that can entrance a man. One should keep a distance from them. My dear, in this world, money alone is one's sole relation. A man will do anything for money. A son will put a knife to his own father's throat. Such is the Maya of money. Next to money, all of one's relatives, one's in-laws, and even one's own wife become unimportant. Whenever there is money trouble, all relationships will be broken. Nowadays, abandoning the worship of God, people worship money. Day and night, one only thinks money, money. All activities, religious or otherwise, revolve around money. The teacher Mahendra, Ram Babu, and Devan Babu have all performed their family duties under God's command. Entirely, Devan Babu's home at Calcutta is a very holy place. Devan Babu made a very beautiful statement. He told me, if the seed of perplexity enters one's stomach, his understanding is turned upside down. I could not understand this at first. I used to think, what does he mean by the seed of perplexity. After I asked him, he said, as long as there is no food or money, the mind stays in God. As soon as some arrangement for food is made, God is forgotten. That is why he used to speak of food as the seed of perplexity. Devan Babu suffered much. He had no money. Later, he had to take a job working for others. Watch out. Be careful around women. I have seen many great sadhus fall after becoming entrapped by women. They show various types of spiritual attributes at first, but in the end, they destroy everything of the sadhu. That is why the master used to say, even if women are devoted and honest, don't mix with them too much. You are young and have a good physique. That is why I say, be careful of women. Human bodies are made of flesh and blood. A little sexual desire, anger, and such will be there. There is no need to have an aversion to such things. That is the body's dharma. These activities arise from its very nature. Householders will show great devotion to a sadhu, even to the point of shedding profuse tears. But as soon as he asks for some money, their devotion departs. The master used to say, that is the test of a devotee. Then it can be understood whether a householder has sincere devotion for God or not. Those who spend money ungrudgingly for God do not even bring into their minds any calculation or hesitancy. They are surely the right types of devotees. Their devotion is genuine. Householders have a deep attachment to money. They may utter many high-sounding words like dharma, God, and so on. They may flood the place with tears in God's name, but they become hesitant to spend some money for religious purposes. All the six passions swarm together in women, seeing that a man can become overwhelmed. Take care. If but once they cast their net of Maya, there is no way out. They project their Maya as it were. For this reason, one should be extremely careful. If there is a fever in a man's body, whatever he is sharp, tastes sour. Ladu, sandesh, nothing is appealing at all. Likewise, the lustful desire to enjoy the sense objects exists within a man. As a result, japa, austerity, prayer, and such things taste sour. But when a man has no such fever inside, these all taste extremely sweet. The mind easily sits for japa and austerities. Maya is unable to create any more distractions. You may see light 1,000 times, but there is no chance of anything happening if one cannot keep brahmacharya. Nowadays, there is no distinction between one who is cultured and one who is uncultured. Wealth has undoubtedly become the foundation of the world. The one having money is considered truly cultured, whereas the one lacking money is not. God desires us to lead lives of purity. Life is surely the same for all, but God loves one whose life is pure. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, whoever's heart is pure, there I reside. Where is God? People are wandering around, but I am verily there in their hearts, because they have a wicked character and a corrupted mind. They cannot see me. Marriage brings nothing but suffering. One may have no earning capacity, or house, or place to live. Even a minimum wage job sometimes comes and goes. This is the way it is. Given all this, what gives people the courage to marry? It is the result of their karma. Youth and wealth, these two are not insignificant. The one who escapes their clutches unscathed has received God's great mercy. The one will be sure to easily cross this ocean of life. It is rare in this world to find the right type of guru and the right type of disciple. A disciple who acts according to the guru's instructions has no enemy in this world. God ever resides with him. Someday or another, he will be able to realize God.